Hey guys, what's up? This is ScherBR talking. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be about Final Island. And sorry, but I will not be making two strategies this time, because I will explain. We received stage number 3 before it was time. In Japan, they took more time to release stage 3. And now it's kind of hard for us to defeat this without specific units, without having many different styles. And I found myself just repeating similar strategies, so instead of making two strategies, I will explain which type of character you can replace, and it may be better. Since I will start running all the stages again, I will explain all of my strategies. The first one, it's against slash and cold enemies. Well, it's a little hard here because the ninjas are only weak against slash. Yeah, the mages are weak against slash and cold, and the ninjas are only weak to slash. And we have many enemies, although we don't have a real boss. This one is a boss, but he's not as strong. Stage number 2 and stage number 3 are way harder. So what I want to explain is that start running stage number 2. Yes, that's the best thing you can do. Because if you use the best characters on stage number 2, you can still run the other stages with the remaining characters, because you need your best ones on stage number 2. That one has enemies weak against slash and lightning. We don't have many sources of lightning in this game. We have many sources of cold and sun and slash, but not lightning. And I did miss some of the best ones. So what we can do here, let me click here on edit. Before, let's click on info. The first wave have those 3 enemies and they have around 22,000 HP, very close. We can finish the first wave by use of silver. Then the second one, we have these enemies and we could use double crush or similar strategies, but still uses 2 actions. The boss on the last wave has insanely amount of HP. I don't even know how much. We were not ready for this. So he's only weak against slash and lightning. We could use multi-hitters for slash and rock bouquet for lightning. She also does very high damage, but still you have to rely on RNG for them to attack the max amount of times. Perfecto Rock Bouquet, some people call her Squid version, can do it, but yeah, she needs to hit 5 times to do this. Even though you need perfect characters max trained, don't think about getting the max score here. It's not needed, it's necessary, it's only to, well, show that you can do, but you don't need, since this time the rewards stop on 450,000. Okay, stop here, you don't need 480,000. Well, for that, let's start with stage number 2. Like I said, it's the best thing. I will explain my setup, clicking here on edit. We need silver to finish the first wave, and she needs at least 25% increase in her SDR. She is level 49, in level 50 I think she is even better. She sometimes fails, and look, I do have her maxed. I even have 8 points on SDR, so I'm only missing level 50 bonuses. Very close to that, and I'm using full HP stones as well. She needs, because she may sometimes fail. And then we have Ellen. Ellen is here because she's my only character that can attack 5 times, and it does do the highest damage I can with slash. Mirza do not do more damage than Ellen, and also Mirza has delay, it's a problem. Rufus could do the same, or similar damage, but this enemy is also resistant against blunt. So the first attack from Rufus barely does damage. Ellen is here because of Wild Flurry. We will save her for the last wave. Then we have Sif. Sif is good to kill the targets on the last wave. She uses this attack, it's a column. You don't need Sif, you can use someone with Will Swing. This new attack that can be upgraded. People that have Gray can use it. Silver Emperor, Gustav, they can use Will Swing. It's a ass attack, and it's full AoE. You don't need to use Sif, so you can use, and also to replace Aladdin, you can use Ferdinand, I don't have, you can use Gray, I don't have. They are also pretty strong for this. So, for more characters we have Noel. This Noel is very easy to get, everyone should have him. It's not even maxed, it's just to help out with just this small volley of damage. If you have the newest version of Noel, it's even easier. This one here is just to help with the second wave, I'll explain why. And we have Final Empress to kill the second wave. Her Lunar Blade is almost maxed. She cannot kill the second wave by herself on stage 3. She needs the help of Noel. Instead of Final Empress, you can also bring the newest version of Noel and someone else in the back just to help with a little amount of HP the enemies will have. So, Dragon Strike is a formation, so Noel is in the back. I am saving my highest damage output for Ellen and Sif, because Sif kills the enemies in the last wave, and Ellen will center against the boss. Okay, so with this we can start. Okay, so now that the battle started, what we want is Silver to kill the first wave by herself. She can do it. Mine is level 49. She's using a full HP stone as well. Now, Final Impress cannot do this by herself. We cannot do, even if you use Elegant Sands. So Lunar Blade Plus is what we'll be using. And in the back, we have Noah with Lunar Blade Plus as well. I think Will Swing Plus will be enough to do this damage, but the problem is that it's not a fast attack. You may have to retry to get this to land. If you have Grey, Silver Emperor, Gustav, those cards that can use that skill. And now we are on the boss, and this time we'll be using Moonflash on Giant. Silver can use this Dragon Bolt attack, or Smash, doesn't really matter. She could use Smash by inheritance. Ellen will use Wild Flurry, because this is an attack that can attack up to 5 times. And Vacuum Strike from Sif. No, you use a normal attack. Hopefully he does not get to attack. One, two. Ha! Only 2 attacks. Ellen. So you see, it's impossible to do that without trying for better RNG. But we can finish this boss now. Guys, you don't need to do this in 6 moves. You shouldn't, it's a waste of time. If my Ellen attacked 5 times, it would be good enough. So we got 145,000 here. Even taking damage, we didn't decrease the second bonus, so we should just focus on the next stage now. Okay, remember the first stage is about Slash and Cold and ninjas? Well, let's do this with the setup here. Let me just explain what I use here. I use Final Emperor, Taria. I don't think Taria attacks much. We have Bune. She has a fast slash attack. We have Joe. Joe can clear the first wave. Bune can clear the second. And then we have Galahad for the last. I'm using the Sigmoid formation. Well, because I'm using too many STR and intelligence-based characters. So this one is the one that increases damage for most of them. So Galahad is used on the last wave. And now only to say some characters that you can use in place of those. You can use Sasha instead of Taria, just fine. You can use any other great sword users like Gustav, or like Grey as well, or Silver Emperor. You could even use Mirza here, it's just that Mirza has a delay, so he will not go first. Instead of Joe, you could use Bart. I'm not so sure if he can kill the first wave, I think no. But Joe, everyone probably has right now. If you don't have Galahad, you can also use someone else that... Let me think about this. Well, another mage, actually. You can use another mage. And then we have Bune here. For Bune, I don't think about many different replacements, unless you go for full slash and then just use Dragon Strike instead. But you can also bring someone that can use Will Swing, and it should be good enough. Let's go. We can start with full power auto because just the only one that will use fast attack now. Okay. The next wave we will have to use 2 fast attackers. That is Bune and Galahad. Rising Nerf and Winter Storm. Can be a little overkill, but Galahad is not that good to be used on the front, so I think it's okay. Now it's time to attack the boss. We will use Double Dark Blade, Hailstorm, Aerodyne, Hybrid Magic, and Chilly Breeze. We may use more turns, but it doesn't really matter, like I said. We should not be trying to do too much here. 6 moves is hard. Depends on RNG. See, use it 7 actions here. We can do it 6 depending if, well, Final Emperors do not attack. Don't worry, this stage is easy and you can get max rewards, and you can compensate the lower score you get from stage number 2. And now I'll be talking about the last one, and this one is, well, doesn't really have a boss. It's 2 enemies with a lot of HP. They are weak to Slash and Sun. We do have a lot of Slash and Sun right now. And for stage 3 we have this formation here. There is the second version of Princess White Rose in the front. You need her max trained. I even suggest you going for +8 on her intelligence, since she would not miss. But I'm using a full HP stone and the light SS staff here. Yes, we need all that much. Blue can also help here with Storm Burst or Wildfire. It will depend if it goes first or not. And Mei Ling with Solar Shot or Solar Wind. And then we have Rufus for damage against the boss, when we get to the boss. And also Mac. Mac will be useful in the second wave. If you don't have Mac, you have to bring someone with very strong AoE attack, like I said, Grey, Final Emperor, or Silver Emperor, or Gustav with Wheel Swing. They will also help a lot here. But this is also something that works. Let's go. And now that the battle started, we want Princess White Rose to attack with Blasted Guard, and she should do the trick if yours is extremely trained, level 50 and everything else. You can also use this summer version of Final Impress if you still haven't. She will also work here. Oh look, she failed to heal because mine is not level 50. And she also doesn't have +8 intelligence. But it should work for those that have. Now in the second wave, we should just use Second Legendary Treasure. It shall kill this wave. Yes. And now we have the best attacks with all of them. Should be easy. We can go for Gun and Blade, Saber Ray, Storm Burst, Solar Shot, Derringer. Let's see. What a waste! But if you want a perfect score, you have to manipulate the turn order and get a perfect Princess White Rose for the first wave. But guys, we don't need that, like I said. We don't need that. Let's see the total amount of points we got so far. Enough to get other rewards. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give the like button here. It really helps the channel. We'll see each other on the next video. Bye.